Hello, hello, hello. I hope I'm coming through loud and clear. I am just getting set up here. I've got a bunch of junk on my desk. I thought I'd share with you what I've been doing. I've been doing a little bit of travel, and I ordered some brushes from Cheap Joe's. So I was going to put those away. I like these little fine tips. I was working on some watercolor things, and I was thinking about doing a little encaustic, and oh my goodness. Yeah, so I have all of these things sitting around on my desk, and I need to do something with them. And then I also got this little journal. I was doing those morning things with my pens, and so I ordered this little 4x6 journal because I thought it was cute. So yeah. That is going to go over there. Let me see if I can say hello. And I will grab my phone and see if there's anything over here. Okay, so, hey, hi, Eileen's here and Sherry's here. Yay, we got peoples, yay. Okay, so, anyway, I'd gotten in my new Tim Holtz stamp on my Jiggy Wiggy, and people were complaining about not having a grid. Well, guess what? When I took that other class, I got this whole thing of grid paper. So I'm just going to use it inside of here to do my grid with, because, yeah, I now have a gridded background. Not a big deal, right? Hey, there's Roberta. Hi. Hi, everybody. Glad you could make it. So anyway, just a quick tip in case you guys have one of those and are wondering what the heck to do. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to work on the ATC challenge for August. And there's 3 steps and a wild card. And I have, these are some, what do they call it? Playing cards. Yeah, playing cards that I have gessoed already. And I am going to cut a couple of those off, because what I do is I tape them all and gesso them all at the same time. Just an easy way to do it. No, not my original idea. Somebody else came up with this, but it works. And so that's what I'm doing. You can see I just used some masking tape to tape those all together. And can everybody hear me okay? Let's see. I'm going to grab a corner rounder over here and open that up, and then I'm just going to round the corners. Yeah, I didn't do that one very good, did I? And this one too. So have you guys been making ATCs? Lots of trades going on. There's an ATC group out there I was in, and I sent a bunch off in the mail. Video and sound are good. Yay, thank you, Roberta. I appreciate that. Okay, so I've got a little something hanging off of there, don't I? So, oh, and this was a new little something I got. I had ordered when I ordered my stamp positioner thing. I thought, for some reason, I thought this was a background stamp, you know, like this. Not so. It ended up being about ATC size. So, hey, it's a new stamp. It's not broken in yet. Shall we use it? This is from Carabella Studio from France, and I really like their stamps. I think they're pretty cool, but I haven't really been ordering or using a bunch of stuff. So I thought I'd work on the black side just to do something different. And first thing up here says date stamp. Well, I had one of those out because you want a sneak peek? Do you guys want a sneak peek? I was working on another project this morning, and it happened to be Mike Deacon's Mission Inspiration. So I'll give you a little peek. The video is still rendering, but here it is. And it's got a little pocket and got some hearts and things. But yeah, you'll be seeing a video of that pretty soon. All right, back to this. So what I want to do is find that date stamp. Here it is. And I've got some distress inks in the oxides, and I really like these inks. Anybody else like these inks? I like these inks. Thanks, Roberta. Okay, so what am I going to do? I think I'm going to start. I want to put some color into the black right away because that black is pretty stark. So I'm just going to put some down, and I'm not going to try to get it real wet because I want this to dry. Okay, so yeah, we're just flying by the seat of our pants today, like I usually do, right? All right, so I'm going to get some of that on there. Oh yeah, nice and drippy. And dry it. And I'll try to use my quiet tool for drying. So what have you guys been working on? Tell me. I'd like to know who's doing what. I know Eileen hasn't been feeling very well. Are you doing better? I hope you're doing better. Just getting that onto the background. Distress oxides. Yeah, I thought so, wouldn't it? Yeah, because the oxide really pops on the black. Love this turquoisey. This is the peacock feathers. Painting with berries, lettuce flower blooms, morning glory blooms, and leaves. Wow. And Eileen is doing better. Yay. Yay, I'm glad to hear that. That sounds really interesting, Roberta. Hey, are you in Art Joy of Sharing? Are you putting this stuff on your page? Tell me where to find that, because I really want to see what you're doing there. Or, tag me or something, because that sounds cool. Okay, so we have that much in our background, and it's set with today's date. And I'm going to use the picked raspberry, which already has something funny on there. And I'm going to use that date stamp because that is number one, right? Do the date stamp. All right, and then I should probably, because I'm going to go into another color, which is the cracked pistachio, and do the date stamp again. And I think, I think I should actually do another color. I think I want something kind of bright. Let's do the marmalade. I like this color. On your Facebook group. Okay, I'll look for that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, and if you guys don't know Eileen, she's an international crafters group. That's a fun group too. And they're doing an exchange this month. What am I doing? I'm doing a 3 with Nikki. I'm doing the 3. It's like instead of the 9 cards on a page, it's doing 3, so it'd be like one strip of the baseball card thing. Anyway, if you want to do that, come join the group. Get in there, get your stuff going. All right. So I now have the date stamp on there, and I need to dry again. Okay, and then the next step, actually I can probably partially dry. I'm going to set this aside and let it dry because the next step says draw big. Step number 2. So I'm going to I've got some dictionary page here. And I need to draw not too big because we're doing this on an artist trading card, right? Let's see what I have here. I've got some pens. I've got a pit. Do I want that? Or do I want a brush? Let's try the brush. See if it's gonna make it too big. Thanks, Roberta. Okay. So draw big. Now you can do this a number of different ways. You don't have to know how to draw. I'm just telling you, you don't have to know that. You could take a stencil, okay? You could just take a stencil like this, and you could trace around something, and that's still drawing. So don't feel intimidated because so many people tell me they cannot draw. Not a big deal, okay? And my kind of drawing for this is not really heavy-duty hard stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make some flower petals, and I'm going to make a little cone flower, okay? And I think I'll make a couple. And maybe one more little one. Yeah, good enough. And then, what do I want to do? Cone flowers are actually purple or white. Draw the word big. Yeah, they do that. Actually, Roberta, that was in the challenge last month. I don't know how we got it 2 months in a row, but we did. So I'm going to put a little bit of this peacock and the picked raspberry out here. And I could have gone with violet, but to me that's not the purple I was looking for. I was looking for one that was more of a coneflower purple. So let me see what I can do if I mix these two. Yeah, that's more of a pastel purple, which I like. So I'm just going to take my finger, do a little finger painting on here. And we'll let it go at that. guys see the purple? Hey, I'm new. Hey, yeah, hi, Amy. Okay, so, and then Spice Marmalade is another color we're using here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that down. I'm going to wet it. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that. And I'm just going to touch the top of that coneflower with that. Nothing special, but I'm just getting that color in there, okay? Finger painting 101, easy peasy. All right, and my card here is still a little bit damp, so I'm gonna dry these things. So kind of talk amongst yourselves while I'm drying, and tell me more about who's doing what. This is always what takes the longest, is the drying. You know, and you find out when you start doing these live things, that drying time does tend to take longer than the actual creation sometimes. I was doing the journal page for Mike this morning, and I had all that paste on the page, and I was trying to dry, and oh my goodness. Oh, you're just learning about ATCs. Yay! Well, this is a good place to learn about them, and, you know, good place to share, because we all like to see what you're doing. Okay, that's almost dry. And I think because it's almost dry, what color do I want to use? I think I've got this cool stamp. Let's go with the cracked pistachio. See what that looks like. Yeah, I like it. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that on here, and I also am going to hit the other side with this and just give it a little more texture, and clean my stamp off. First tag swap this month. Yay, good for you. Hey, Carol, how are you? Got knocked out, had to come back. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. We've had storms here this morning. I was surprised I could even get on. All right, so I'm going to just cut these little guys out. I can't find my good scissors. You guys ever have that happen to you? I can't find my good scissors. So I'm just using whatever's on my desk. I've been traveling, so yeah. The good scissors are probably in a bag someplace, because they're not showing up where I want them to be. So I'm just going to quickly, and I'm not going to be precise, because I don't care if it's cut up close to the thing. These are just little bitty flowers, and grandkids had made birthday cards. Oh, that's so sweet, Carol. That's really sweet. I remember I used to go to the care center with my mom when I was a kid. Of course, you had to be careful because the old ladies had candy that had been there for 90 years. And so they'd offer, and of course you had to remember, nope, you don't want to eat that stuff. But they were also sweet and also appreciative of anything that you did for them. And I think it's great that your grandkids are involved in doing something like that for a senior, because we tend to forget about them. Okay, so there's that one. And you know what? I wonder if I can get this any closer. Where is my control? Hold on. Oh. Huh. All right. I didn't think this out very good. I'm looking for my control for my camera. Yeah. Should have thought about that before I went live, huh? Don't have it up. And I'm multitasking because I have a video that is rendering. And what I like to do with these is to cut from the outside in. It just makes it easier when you're cutting out things like petals. And one more little flower to cut out. Sorry this takes a little while. I should have had some done, huh? Should have had some done. And then the last step on here says add some lace. So I've been thinking about that and how I want to go about doing that. And I'm not going to do the standard lace thing. You know, you could do the standard lace thing. Oh, I know she'll be thrilled, Carol. That's so awesome. So what I've decided is, because I'm using this text weight, or what do they call it? Dictionary page. I'm going to use that for my lace also. You'll see what I'm talking about here in just a minute. Okay, so here's the rest of that dictionary page. And I'm just going to fold it. And I have a punch here, kind of a lacy punch. This is an older one, because now they have them so they fold up, but this is an old Martha Stewart punch. And so I'm just going to punch. Oop. Yeah, that didn't work too good. I'm trying a new spot. Might be my paper too. And I'm doing it up in the air. All the things you shouldn't do when you're punching. Let me show you how not to do this. Something's stuck in there. Paper stuck in there? I wouldn't be at all surprised. There it is. Yeah, I had paper stuck in there. Okay, so that looks better. And then you just line up your dots. Of course, I didn't catch that little spot there. And so I now have a strip of laciness. I actually have two because I doubled it over. Because if you're going to punch something like this, you do not want to do a thin piece because it sometimes gets caught in there, kind of like what we just had. And so I double it over to make it easier to punch. All right, so here is my artist trading card, and I need a glue stick. Let's see, here's a glue stick. And I'm just going to glue down this side. Like so. And then we'll trim that out. So there's our lace. And we have our little flowers, but we need some stems, don't we? So I'm just going to cut a strip off of here. And make a couple little stems. And we'll glue those down. There's one stem and a flower. And another stem. And a flower. I don't even know if that needs a stem, but we'll put a little stem in there. I don't like it going that way. Where am I going to come up from? How about right there? And we'll put our other little flower there. And then we probably need a few leaves, don't we? So I'm just going to fold this over again. All right, you guys have gotten really quiet. I hope you're still there. Just trying to check. Okay, I can't tell a thing. So we'll just keep going. So I've got this. Trim this off. Make a couple of leaves. Like so. Yep, wrong end. There's one. And another. And one there. And maybe one up in here. Okay, so I got that. And then I have this pen. Just going to reiterate those petals. Oh, and probably put a line or two in for the stem. And I'll show you that up close. Okay, and then I've got these. I went to a school craft supplies sale and I got these gel pens. So this one's got a little green for our stem and our leaf. We might even put a little around our lace, just to add a little more color. And then I've got this other green. This was another school supply sale. Needs just a little more black on there, I think. Then we need a sentiment and we'll be done. This book with some sentiments. And it says, courage. I've got my pen. I'm just going to edge that. And we'll cut. Creativity. Courage. I think I might have lost you guys, but it will come back as soon as I save it. So, sorry about that. Might be the storms that are going on here. I don't know. But there's our artist trading card for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are enjoying the challenges, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.